Hey, you monkeys! Welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames Collective reading for the week of July 19th. Wow, where does the time go? Where does the time go? Oh my goodness. Where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? The time. Wow. Hey guys, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good Friday. Of course, I am having a good Friday. Can you tell? I'm just freaking miserable. I'm just making that all up, actually. I'm doing so horrible. I'm doing so horrible. My twin flame talks to me all the time. We hang out all the time. It's all good. I don't have any obsessive thinking. I manifest abundance, friends, family. I'm living an amazing life. Why am I bragging about this? Because you can do it too. Whatever it is you want it to do. Maybe you don't care about abundance, but if you're watching, chances are you care about your twin flame and probably being happy in general. That can't be a bad thing. I can help you with this. You're in the right place, ladies and gentle femmes. You're in the right place. We're going to find out what's going on with Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's do the little spiel that I usually do for newcomers. If you're new here, I've got some interesting information for you. You're going to love this one. I am what you call a Divine Feminine twin flame. That's right. That's right. I'm a divine feminine in a male body. My twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call divine masculine. Now, how can that be? How does that work? Well, it's because there's actually no such thing as divine feminine and divine masculine at all. These things, originally, the terms divine feminine, divine masculine, they originally came from what I call the old school spiritual template, right? So, long ago, what am I doing? Okay, long ago, somebody was trying to explain ultimate reality. You know, thousands of years ago, right? Somebody was trying to explain it. And they were trying to explain the difference between singularity and duality. Singularity is one, like God, source, right? Source, it's one. It's the single, it's the source. It has no opposite. Singularity. And then, when the Big Bang took place, you had duality. Light, dark, hot, cold, positive, negative, good, bad, right? Here, there, this, that. Duality. Albert Einstein called it relativity. So modern science is finally catching up with an ancient spiritual teaching. Well, anyway, somebody was trying to explain duality. And the people weren't quite getting it. They just weren't quite getting it. I don't understand what you mean by duality. And by the way, every time you say the word duality, it makes me think that you're a witch and you need to be burned at the stake. This was like thousands of years ago, right? And the person said, okay, all right, look, it's like this. Man, woman. And the people went, oh, I get it. Opposites, duality. Okay, it's like man, woman, right? It's like man, woman. Yes, you got it. And so somebody took that teaching and ran with it and made a game of telephone out of it, right? You know the game of telephone, right? And somehow it turned into divine feminine and divine masculine. It's the ultimate polarization. It's the ultimate duality. And they took it so far that they said that there's like this etherical, energetic 5D male and female or some crap like that, you know, whatever. And there's not. Gender is what happens when you are born here. And now, thanks to science, and you do have to give science a lot of credit, they've explained a lot of things. It has nothing to do with gender. It's energy, guys. It's energy. There's a positive polarity and there's a negative polarity. Now, it is true that for some reason, and we can postulate why that is, the positive aspect tends to incarnate on the physical earth as a female, and vice versa, right? You can postulate about that. In the old school spiritual template, they call intuition the feminine aspect of the self, and the ego the masculine aspect of the self. So it just depends on context. There's a lot of different, probably you're busy typing in the comments right now about how I'm wrong and it really works this way, and Kurt, you got to listen to me, and I'm right and you're wrong, and I know what I'm talking about. Really came from Kurt, and you don't know what you're talking about. And so there's all these different modalities where people are trying to play around with the meaning of words. It's like a game of semantics to define what is divine feminine and divine masculine and what those different things are and what people are really talking about. Blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, it's all a bunch of conjecture. It's all a bunch of stuff somebody made up. But the one thing that's not made up is energy. They can prove it in a laboratory, and they have. The guy who came up with a system of proving it in the laboratory, his name was Albert Einstein. Another guy who helped develop that system, his name is Niels Bohr. Okay? So I can tell you with absolute certainty that it's not gender, it's energy. So you can just stop typing about how the gender thing works this way or that way. You just delete gender. Just take gender completely out of the picture altogether. Just forget it. Just forget it, okay? No gender. Gender has nothing to do with it. It's energy, guys. It's energy. Go watch my video called What Are Twin Flames? And it makes a lot of sense. If you're watching, you are the positive polarity of your soul. It doesn't matter if you have man parts or woman parts. If you're watching this video, you are the positive polarity of your soul. Your other self, aka twin flame, is the negative polarity of your soul. It's like a magnet or a battery, right? Like the positive pole, the negative pole. It's like that. It's energy. That's why when you cling to your twin flame, they take off running. Every time you forget about them and move on, guess who starts blowing up your phone, driving past your house, wanting to talk to you again? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, and it's energetic. It's not based on gender. It's not based on ego. It's not based on doing or action. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than doing. It's being. It's the true self, your very life, the soul, which is your twin flame. And that's what this is all about. Or as they say in Canada, that's what this is all about. Oh my goodness, guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is going to be all about nurturing this connection this week. Moving beyond the physical and the form. So, what could appear as a very harrowing, heartbreaking situation is a complete and total illusion. And I don't think there's an illusion card in my Oracle deck, but I can almost bet on the fact that if there was an illusion card in the tarot deck, that it would come out later when I pull one out of my Oracle deck, right? It's all about the illusion. And this is exactly what I talked about on Wednesday. And I've been talking about this for weeks with this retrograde energy finally going the hell away and leaving us alone. Thank you very much. God damn, thank God. God damn, thank God. All right. So, the illusion, the heartbreak, the pain, the harrowing part of this connection that you have with this person, it's a complete and utter illusion. You need to nurture your true self. You need to gel with your soul, all right? You need to get zen with that. That's what this is all about. You and your twin flame are the same soul, not the same mind. And the mind is what tells you, I'm heartbroken, I feel bad. You need to leave behind that illusion and foster an environment of being divine feminine. So, once again, we are getting to the very core of this. What are twin flames really all about? Your soul, which is you. That is you, the soul. That's what you is. This is deeper than thought. This is deeper than form. And it's being shown to you. The veil is very thin right now. Look at this. Recent past, so-called divine masculine. The sun in reverse and the Knight of Cups. And then there's this Ace of Wands in the subconscious. So, divine masculine has no intention of not talking to you ever again, even if they told you they wouldn't. And I see that all the time. I just did a one-on-one session with one of my students, and she said, yeah, my twin flame sent me the text message that said, I'm never talking to you again. And 6 months later, he reached out again. And I said, how were you feeling at that time? And she said, I hadn't even given him a thought for a while. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how that works. And it's true with your divine masculine. They're not going to ever stop talking to you. The question is, what is you? How do you get them to talk to you? How do you get them to reach out? The question is, what is you? What is you? What is it that they're talking to? This is deeper than form, guys. This is the true self. This is the soul. I'm not up here talking circles, talking nonsense. It's deeper. It's deeper than emotion. It's deeper than thought. It's deeper than form. Now, divine feminine, recent past, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And then we have this Eight of Swords in the reverse in your subconscious. So what's the deal? What were we going through? What were we experiencing? Well, you want to come crashing in. Your divine masculine comes forth making offers of love and then ghosts you, takes off running, says he doesn't want to talk to you anymore, says he doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. You know that's not true. They keep coming back, they move away, they come back, they move away. What do they want? I don't understand it. Yeah, it's your energy. This was the past. You come crashing in, you're clinging, you're looking to an expectation of an outcome. You're treating this like he owes you something, right? He or she. The usual relationship stuff. And you're coming from that old self, those old patterns, that addictive energy of the mind, of the ego. It's always pushing on you to grab onto, latch onto this person. But the moment you let that energy go, they show back up. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. Why is that? Because you are accessing the true self. When you are approaching it from the ego, from the mind, they run away. That's not the true self. When you are not approaching it from any place and just being the true self, that's when they show up. The question is, what is you? That's what this is all about, guys. I'm trying to get you to see something deeper. And the tarot is trying specifically to try to get you to see something deeper right now. Actually, I should say the whole damn universe. The universe wants you to see past this. That's what this retrograde was all about. For you to see past the illusion of form, the false self, the persona, the identity entity, the ego. The universe is trying to get you to look past that. Look here, divine masculine, well, this is news. The Knight of Wands in reverse, next to the Five of Swords. Yeah, divine masculine and the so-called karmic situation at odds, fighting unto no end. It could be a job, it could be a lover, it could be family. It's usually a lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever, right? And everything looks hunky-dory when you ask them about it. It's, oh yeah, everything's great with them. Oh yeah, this is the person of my dreams. They're the woman of my dreams, the man of my dreams. Oh yeah, they're my knight in shining armor, blah, blah, blah. And you see them on social media. Everything's all fine, but you know it's not. And anyway, everybody does that, right? Everybody does that on social media. Think about it. They're posting how great their life is and everything's cool, right? Everybody does that. You know that's not true. You know they're fighting with their karmic, and that's all they're doing is fighting. They fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. Fight, 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 fight. The DM and Karmic Show. Right? Right. Divine Feminine. Haven't you been moving on energetically or pulling back? However you want to word it. Same thing, right? It's the Page of Swords in this deck. They call it the Knave of Swords for some reason. But it's the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. Exactly. So you want to move forward. You want to be this Knight of Swords energy again, but you're not quite sure that's a good idea. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't know if this connection is right for me. Maybe this guy's not even my twin flame, guy, gal, whatever, right? All that. You're having those thoughts. But the Four of Swords is telling you you're thinking too much. That's the whole problem. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You two are the same soul. And you're doing everything in your power to think it all through. That's the whole problem, is staying on the hamster wheel of your mind. You're a 3-part triune being, body, mind, spirit. If you think about this a whole bunch, if you try to figure out what to do, understand what to do, that's what causes your twin flame to run away from you. This is deeper than thought, guys. This is soul stuff. This is soul stuff. You and your twin flame are the same soul. It's being, not doing, not thought. You got to do soul stuff. There's no stages that you got to go through with your twin flame. You don't have to figure out stages. You don't have to heal your childhood wounds. That's psychology. You don't have to clear karma from past lives. That's metaphysics and psychology. That's ego. I got to fix all these mistakes I made. The soul recognizes that there are no mistakes. There's just what is. The soul is being, guys. That's your twin flame. Am I starting to make sense to you? I thought so. This is soul stuff, guys. You got to do soul stuff with your twin flame. You two are the same soul. And if you want to get a better grip on what I'm talking about, if you want to grasp this, why don't you go look around my channel? Don't just watch these card readings. In fact, you could stop watching card readings. Do yourself a favor. Stop watching card readings. Go watch my free content. Go watch my free content. There's a whole bunch of videos where I talk about twin flames. If you go to my channel, go to the playlists menu and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame. And there's a whole bunch of videos on there where I talk about twin flames. And I will tell you all the secrets, how I was able to attract my twin flame to me. She's always coming over to my house, hanging out. We're talking all the time. We're always spending time together. I've coached over 1,700 people on how to do that. Yeah, you should go watch my free content. This is an illusion. This is ego. That's why it comes out at the very center of the reading with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what the universe is trying to tell you, and this is definitely what the tarot is trying to tell you right now. This is a complete and total illusion. The pain, the suffering that you experience with your twin flame, you are not your mind. You're supposed to be doing soul stuff. You are identified with the form of mind. You have to go beyond that, guys. This is the true spiritual journey. That's what your twin flame is trying to show you. It's not about the person. It's about your beliefs about the person. It's about the very self. It's about those very beliefs. It's not analyzing the beliefs and figuring out what to do about the beliefs. It's the existence of those beliefs. It's the very existence of those beliefs. What is that? It's thought. It's the mind. That's not the soul. You have to see the difference between those two things. This is deeper than thought, guys. That's what this is all about. You can go watch my other videos that I just mentioned. There's a live Q&A that I just did a couple days ago. Go watch my live Q&A. You can also sign up for some coaching with me. I'm very, very affordable, guys, and I'm running a sale right now, 25% off when you pay in full for my Introduction to the Journey online video course. It's already not expensive. I don't charge thousands, guys, and I'm probably never going to. It's only a couple $100, $200 or $300. You get 8.5 hours of videos that are not on YouTube, and I go way, way deeper than the content that's on YouTube with my Introduction to the Journey online video course. I will give you action steps that you can take to get out of the mind and align with your soul, which is your twin flame, permanently. And I'm not here to sell you a quick fix either. This is a permanent lifestyle change so that you can energetically shift into your soul permanently. Not only will you attract your twin flame, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to shut down the obsessive thinking and go on to live your best, most amazing life forever and ever and ever more. And then when you're done watching the videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or on my group coaching calls. It's the Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System. Up to 4 calls a week. That's like 4 to 5 hours of additional coaching every single week. And it's not expensive, guys. There's a coupon code in the description box below. Go to my website. It's in the description box below. Use the coupon code. It's in the description box below. And when you pay in full, you get 25% off. Good through July 20th. How do you like that action? We're coming up. We're coming up on July 20th. It's just around the corner, guys. So you better get on it. 25% off when you pay in full when you use the coupon code below. And you can go to my website and read testimonials from my students. Go read testimonials from my students. I have students that are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame. I was able to attract my twin flame. But that's not even the best part, guys. That's not even the best part. That's just extra when your twin flame comes in to be with you. The best part is what you become. That's the best part. That's the good stuff. And anyway, becoming your own best self is how you get your twin flame to come to you. And if you can't afford to pay in full, even with my coupon code there, no problem. I have payment plans. You can start for like 50 or 60 bucks. You get the videos and you get to talk to me. Oh my goodness, what a smoking deal that is. It's not that much money either. And it works, guys. It works, and it's the only thing that works. And you're going to know that I'm different if you just go watch a couple of my videos, because I talk different. This is soul talk, guys. This isn't mind talk. Healing, doing inner child work. That's psychology. You got to do soul stuff, not mind stuff. You and your twin flame are the same soul. All right, so I'm going to be very interested to see what comes out here. I think it's back here, but I'm going to check the rest of these. Very, very interested to see what comes out here today. We are piercing the veil. The veil is extremely thin right now, guys. That's what retrograde is good for. It's a bitch. Retrograde, Mercury retrograde, it's a pain in the butt, but it's worth it. It cleanses you. I think it's one of these. Yeah, it's one of these. It's that one. It's this one right here. Whoa! That makes a lot of sense. Balance. That makes perfect sense. And I tell this to my students all the time. Now, this is the Oracle deck's way of explaining this deeper concept that I'm trying to explain to you. Okay? The way that the mind, which is duality, perceives source, which is singularity, is balance. These two energies, light and dark, positive, negative, they are balanced. They cancel each other out. That's the mind's perception of the singularity of source, the soul, which is the true self, the real actual you, right? What's really going on is the one. but same difference. Same thing. Balance, you can call it source, you can call it the infinite consciousness, or you can say that it's balanced. We're all talking about the same thing. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. In the subconscious mind of our beloved divine masculine. Two of Cups and the Magician in the reverse. Ouch. So, divine masculine just kind of recklessly reacting to old stuff. I'm feeling that divine masculine is going to be very triggered right now by their so-called karmic and probably drop kicking the karmic out the door. Ouch! And again, don't be fooled by the ghosting, by the stupid posts on social media, by the telling you that they never want to talk to you again. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of garbage, and I don't believe it. So they are a reflection of all of the bad things that you are purging, divine feminine. And they're purging all right. The star in reverse in your subconscious, oh my damn. Strength and judgment both in reverse. I mean, these are some very strong cards, guys. Lots of major arcana. Lots and lots of very intense energies coming up this week. But you guys have to look beyond that. You have to look beyond this Three of Swords energy and nurture the true self. Bring balance into all three aspects of the three-part triune being, which is what you are. And the true self, which is at the center, the actual soul, the actual real you, that's how you bring balance. You just got to be the true self. That is the secret, my friends. So don't fall for this illusion. You might feel as though these things are slipping away from you. You got to ask yourself, what is me? What is that? What is the true self? It's not that things are slipping away from you. It's that you're being shown who you really are. Am I getting through to you? Are you understanding me right now? This is deeper than thought, guys. This is deeper than the physical person, too. This is your very life, your soul, and that is your twin flame. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon when you hit the subscribe button. That way you get notifications whenever I post one of my lovely videos. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful Friday. I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Masculine and Sunday, Divine Feminine. I'll see you then. Bye.